The Australian Reptile Parks is called. They've got a critically ill animal. It sounds like it needs urgent attention.
Hi Chris, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Tim will be happy to see you. Come straight through.
He's got a platypus.
He does. It was found this morning. It's unbelievable.
Really?
Hi mate.
Tim, how are you, buddy?
Yeah, good, thank you.
You never cease to surprise me.
Nah, check this out.
The malnourished platypus was found wandering lost on a suburban road.
He's lucky they didn't run him over thinking he was a rat, you know, good people. We get some lovely people that bring all sorts of animals in, so this guy's benefited from it.
Have you got a name for him?
Oh, look, well, between a few of us, we wanted to call him Aussie because he's a little battler at the moment.
My guess is that he's a young male, he's been kicked out by a territorial male, and he's just trudged through the bush. He's picked up all these ticks, and he turns up in suburbia.
There's 20, 30 right there.
My worry is that he's got 40 or so ticks in that container. He's probably got another at least 40 on him there.
Yeah.
If each of those has, say, half a mil of blood, even a quarter of a mil, that's 10 mils of blood.
Yeah.
He's got to be severely anemic as it is. Yeah. Underweight, dehydrated. He's got a lot of things going against him. What I might do, just to, I guess, as a bit of insurance against him going into shock himself and not really handling this whole experience, actually give him some fluids now. That should help his blood pressure straight away. Has he tried to use his spurs yet?
No, I mean, I don't know. They're still there.
Yeah.
And they're quite large still for a young plat, but...
Jeez, they are decent, aren't they? As the minutes tick by, he's becoming more and more stressed by the whole situation, so we've got to get the ticks off quickly, but pay a lot of attention to that spur.
I and most of the guys here would rather cop a whack from a King Brown than one of these, you know. The pain is just said to be unbelievable.
Yeah. It's amazing. Everyone just assumes they're just so cute and cuddly.
Yeah.
And they're cute, but they've got a pretty nasty little surprise waiting for you, don't they?
Chris continues the painstaking job of removing all the ticks from Aussie.
It's only when you really part the fur, you realise just how many there are. It's like having open wounds all over his body. The fact is, he can quite easily die from these ticks because each one of them is taking just a little bit of blood, and that could be enough to kill him. Oh, jeez. It's important to realise that these aren't paralysis ticks. There is more than one type of tick, and these are actually called bush ticks. So what they do is they just suck blood. On a small animal, finding 1 or 2 ticks is a concern. Finding 100 is extraordinary and extraordinarily worrying too.
After a thorough examination of Aussie, Chris is satisfied he's removed all the ticks from the orphaned platypus. A preventative spray should now stop any other ticks ravaging his fragile system.
Listen to that. They don't very often make a noise.
No. That's almost the emergency beacon for them. They make that sound when they're really stressed. His natural environment is water. He's going to eat when he's in water, so the sooner we can get him there and get him relaxing, the better.
All right, now he doesn't look real good there, so I want to get him in nice and quick. Good. I'm just going to ease him down a bit. Off you go, mate. Let him see where he is. We'll just keep him isolated for the moment, you know, give him his own little tank and let him try and recuperate until he gets healthy. Looks good.
He's hungry, isn't he?
Yeah, actually eating mealworms. Look at that.
A little sonar of his is still working then.
Look, there we go, another one. That's a good food response. I mean, that's immediate. It's not over by a long way. You know, for him to be like that in my hands, then touch the water, it doesn't mean we're in the clear, you know. That's sort of his last-ditched attempt to get some nutrition in, you know, but we've got a long way to go. You know, a lot of it's up to him. All we can provide is food, shelter, water. You know, we can put all the elements there. He's got to have a good will to live. And here he is, our little Aussie battler. He's beaten all the odds. He had 80 blood-sucking ticks on him. He was on the road and avoided getting hit by a car. He walked all that way through the bush, and I tell you, if this bloke was human, he'd be selling his story to a magazine.
Aussie, the great survivor, has made a full recovery and is adapting well to his new home at the Australian Reptile Park.
Now, as for his future, in captivity, he's going to become very dependent upon us. So he might finish his days in a breeding program as an ambassador for his species.
Hi, I'm Dr. Danny Dusek from Bondi Vet. If you love our show and want to see more, plus some amazing content about pets and how to care for them, hit the subscribe button. Click that little notification bell and we'll see you on our next video.